Okay, so yes, I do know that my hair is a mess. I just woke up and it's very late. I don't want to deal with this right now, but hope it's fine. Anyways, hello guys, gals and gamers, and welcome back to another video. Today we are, also yeah, like and subscribe, comment down below, whatever. Today we are talking about Pokemon Go. So I have been playing Pokemon Go again recently because I love Pokemon as a series, and also it's such a lovely weather outside. I like going outside. No more snow, no more freezing temperature. COVID is less of an issue, so why not go outside? Yay, outside world is fun too sometimes. And of course, because I am a dumb game designer with a very dumb game designer brain, I was of course like, well, this could be done better. This could be done slightly differently, blah, 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 which is probably really annoying, I think. Anyways, I made a list of 6 improvements that I would like to see in Pokemon Go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of an important detail I forgot in my rants, like I did in the last video. Anyway, number one thing that I want to change a bit. Eggs in Pokemon Go. Overall, eggs work fine. You get a random egg that contains a random Pokemon, and you have to walk a certain distance to hatch it. I like that mechanic. I do like games with a little bit of randomization. It is sometimes a bit annoying when you have some Pokemon that's like really rare that you want to get, and just it's all luck and you won't get it for a very long time. That's not what I want to go into in this part of the video. I'm not sure why I'm explaining it to you, but whatever. I want to fix 3 types of eggs, and these are the weekly walking distance eggs, which are like 5 kilometer and 10 kilometer eggs that are special. Basically what's wrong with these is that they are just bad. I don't care about them, and whenever I get them I just want to delete them because they have like no good Pokemon at all. So of course a good solution for this would be just make it something people actually want to get, make it an actual reward for walking a lot. So either, change the pool of Pokemon available there to something that can be shiny, something a bit more rare, something good in PvP. Pick any of those and that's just fine. Another option would be just to just get rid of them. Get rid of the eggs and replace them with incubators. That would be a really good reward for walking a lot, and might encourage me personally to walk a lot more if I got like a regular incubator for walking like 25 kilometers a week, and for 50 kilometers I would get like a super incubator. That would be fun. And the second thing with eggs is that 12-kilometer eggs kind of have a similar problem. It is the highest distance egg that exists in Pokemon Go at the time, and they are definitely not worth it. They're just not interesting. How I will change it? Changing, of course, like the pool of available Pokemon, and the 12-kilometer eggs are also known as kind of like the Team Rocket eggs. So it would be kind of nice if you could hatch Shadow Pokemon. That doesn't go against the principles of the Pokemon games, at least. So I think that could be a neat thing to do here. Okay, number 2 I want to talk about is raids. Now, raids itself, again, the main mechanic, I think works pretty well. There's been a bit of a problem, I think, for Niantic for just getting people to do raids nowadays. There are less and less people doing them, and that is, of course, a problem when it's one of the biggest multiplayer features in your game. So I'm not sure how to fix the entirety of the problem, but I just want to make like setting up raids easier. So whenever you go like into the raid menu, you see all of the available raids in your area. You can't see how many people are actually in a raid already, and that is something I would really want to add. You can only see that if you like click on a raid, watch that little cutscene, and then see if anyone's already in the room waiting. But I would love for like the raid list you have picture on screen to already have like numbers of how many people are waiting for this raid to start. And if you want to go even further, I would love for a way to schedule a raid in the game itself. Like whenever a raid is supposed to appear, be like, hey, I will be at this raid when it starts, and there would be like a small notification somewhere in there that lets other people know around you that, hey, there are 3 people interested in doing this raid. Do you want to join them when the time comes? Something like that. Because whenever I'm like playing Pokemon Go, whether it is in like a big city or a new city entirely, I do not know the people around me. I do not have like a local group of players, but I still might want to do like a legendary Pokemon raid that requires a lot of people. So it would be nice to kind of have some communications going on between the players that don't know each other. So it would be something nice. And at least I would, at the very least, I would love to see like the number of people in a raid waiting room already be available as, something you can see in the raid list itself. Okay, number 3, Incense. And this is something fairly controversial because this is a recent change Niantic made. And how Incense used to work, like a few years ago, is that it's kind of like an item that draws Pokemon to you, kind of like the anti-repel of normal Pokemon games. Basically, Pokemon come to you, and depending on how much you walk within, like when the incense is active, it lasts like 30 minutes. The more Pokemon come to you, but people really didn't like it because you would have to walk a lot in order for like a lot of Pokemon to come to you. But now that the pandemic happened, they changed it up so every minute you get a new Pokemon, and a lot of people like that more. But of course, now that the pandemic is no longer such a big worry, at least in many places of the world, they changed it back, so it sucks again, and that was not a good decision to make a beloved item worse again. I understand why they did it, but they should have done it in a different way. I would have built upon what people already liked about it and do something like you get a Pokemon every minute, but if you walk a certain distance within this time limit, you get something extra. Whether it is like an item, a special Pokemon at the end that is a bit more rare, or maybe even like a time extension. If you walk a 500 meters in 30 minutes, you get like extra 5 minutes to the end, which would be really cool. So something like that is just not a good way to do the incense. I personally never use incense except during the time when it was actually useful, because when I go walking, I have a dog. He's old and he just likes to sniff around. We don't go very fast. So basically, the Pokemon Go game is just like, okay, this is almost as good as just standing still, so you won't get very many Pokemon. So I just usually don't even bother putting it on because it's just useless. Okay, number 4. I want to talk about something specifically I care about. I do not think many other people aside from me care about this issue, and many might be even against this. This is, I want an option to remove special costumes from Pokemon. So sometimes when Pokemon Go has like an event, like a Christmas event or an Easter event, they have like special Pokemon wearing like special costumes. Think about like Pikachu with a hat that is like Easter themed or something. And this is all fine and good, you know. A lot of live service games do this, that they have these characters you have had previously, just like in different costumes. And it's cute for Pokemon. It's cute seeing like a Charmander with a bow tie or something else, whatever they have, I do not remember. But it's cute. The problem I have with this, and why I want an option to remove these costumes, is that these costume Pokemon can also be shiny. And if they have a costume and they are shiny, you cannot transfer them over to Pokemon Home. So you can't have these in like the main series games, but you can have every other shiny. So it is very, very dumb. And as a shiny hunter, I would love to have all of my Pokemon in one place, or even in a place where they can be transferred from. And I'm just thinking about, I will lose a few shinies if Pokemon Go ever goes, you know, down for good. So this is something I want to see fixed. Also, I think some PvP players might like this because you can't evolve all of the costume Pokemon. So if you get a really good Pokemon that has a dumb hat, and it would be like really good in a competitive sense, well, tough luck, you can't evolve it. So it would be nice to remove these costumes. I know this is something not a lot of people are concerned about, but it's just something I am concerned about. Okay, number 5, we have ribbons. Ribbons is a mechanic from the mainline Pokemon series. Basically, these are like personal achievements for your Pokemon. Pokemon Go already has kind of like badges, but these would be like personalized to each individual Pokemon. So if you get a ribbon, say you use it in a battle 5 times or something, you get a ribbon out of it for a Pikachu, only that Pikachu would have it, and not every Pikachu that you catch. And the problems, this will actually fix, I think, 2 problems here. The first one is the Pokemon in Pokemon Go do not feel like a Pokemon, at least to me. In main series games, Pokemon are supposed to be like your friends, your pets. You go on a journey with them, and you get emotionally attached to them. But this is less of a case in Pokemon Go, where the Pokemon just feels like objectives or data, something you do in a game. Like you would mindlessly go through a horde of enemies in any other game. But this is just, you know, they don't feel like actual living creatures. And with the ribbon mechanic, it would be, it would allow the players to get more emotionally attached to the Pokemon they have, do some fun stuff with them, and, you know, maybe get some benefits out of it. But it would just be nice to have all of these like ribbons and such going on. And the other problem that it would fix is that Pokemon Go already has a lot of Pokemon specific mechanics, like friendship, that you actually get one ribbon for, and also lucky Pokemon could be one. Then there's the newly introduced mega levels. All of those could be like transformed into like ribbons, so you could see all of these things that your Pokemon is from like one place. So you wouldn't have to have a million different signifiers of what this Pokemon is. It's mega level 4, it is lucky, friendship maximum, whatever, used to be a shadow Pokemon. So all of these could be like in one place, and they could all be displayed as ribbons. The final thing, number 6, is the big question here that I wanted to tackle with this video, and that is, what happens to Pokemon Go when they run out of Pokemon to put into the game? Because they have been catching up really fast. We are now in Generation 8, getting Generation 9 in the main series, while Pokemon Go is a good way through Generation 7, I think, and also already having some Generation 8 Pokemon like Zacian, Zamazenta, and some of the regional Pokemon. So they are catching up quite fast, and they have been slowly like decreasing the amount of new Pokemon and new shinies they are releasing, and that is very notable. So what happens when you run out of Pokemon? What options do you have? One option they do not have is just create Pokemon by themselves, because they do not own the Pokemon franchise and they do not have the ability to do so. They only made Meltan and Melmetal because Game Freak and the Pokemon Company, you know, made them for Niantic. So if you wanted 100 new Pokemon, they wouldn't do that for you. Just maybe a few ones. Maybe we'll sometimes get like a few new Pokemon more to add it to Pokemon Go, but that won't, fix the problem. So I think what you should do is have another type of collectible Pokemon that you can slowly release over time. And this would need to be something that appeals to both the like collector type of a player that wants to catch them all and get a lot of different shinies, but also like the PvP, who does like the competitive battling, battles in raids, battles against other people, those types of people. So I think you should release alpha Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And what this would do is alpha Pokemon are just basically like normal Pokemon, except bigger. And for the PvP audience, it would be nice to see a bit of a different like moveset for these. So an alpha Pikachu would have like 3 moves that a normal Pikachu doesn't learn, and maybe a normal Pikachu would have 3 moves that the alpha cannot learn. So there's some variety in there. And for the collector type of a player, of course, alpha Pokemon are already very popular in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So I think that would go well, and especially when you can combine alphas with shinies, a lot of people will be wanting those. So just having alpha Pokemon spawning in the wild randomly for players would be really cool to see. And I think that could prolong like the collection aspects and the PvP aspects of the game, and not having to worry about so much about having new Pokemon in there. But yes, that is my surprisingly long video about improvements I would make to Pokemon Go. What do you think about all of these? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, subscribe, like, all of that cool stuff. I have nothing else to add here, so I'll just see you guys next time. Bye bye!